Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. Mar 23th, 2026. Today's important news includes: tech workers compete in Tokenmaxxing game, trillion-dollar race for vibe coding, AI tokens, the new signing bonus, Amazon's AI chips challenge Nvidia's dominance, cursor model built on Chinese foundation. Now, let's start the main text.
1.
Argentine billionaire Guillermo Rauch's startup Vercel has emerged as a critical infrastructure provider for AI-native applications, recently reaching a $9.3 billion valuation following a $300 million Series F funding round. The platform empowers developers to deploy full-stack applications instantly through its Next.js framework and innovative AI development agent, V0, which already contributes significantly to company revenue. By combining open-source community building with high-performance cloud services, Vercel establishes a formidable moat in the evolving landscape of developer-centric AI infrastructure.
2.
A new phenomenon called Tokenmaxxing is rising in Silicon Valley, where tech workers maximize their use of AI models to signal productivity and gain professional status. Driven by autonomous agentic coding tools, individual engineers are consuming billions of tokens weekly, leading to massive revenue spikes for model providers like Anthropic and OpenAI. However, critics warn that this trend often results in redundant code and token anxiety, potentially wasting valuable computing resources for the sake of internal office politics.
3.
The rise of AI coding tools like Claude and Cursor has ignited a trillion-dollar race to automate daily life through a paradigm shift known as vibe coding. This approach allows users to build complex software by simply describing their goals in natural language, effectively turning AI into a lead developer or coordinator. As these tools evolve into long-running multi-agent systems, they aim to become a super assistant operating system for both individuals and organizations.
4.
Palantir has secured a contract with the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, to analyze sensitive regulatory data for the purpose of combating financial crimes like money laundering and fraud. This agreement further deepens Palantir's integration into the British state, following previous high-value contracts with the NHS and the Ministry of Defence. While the FCA emphasizes data processing safeguards, the deal has sparked significant concerns regarding national data sovereignty, privacy, and the potential for supplier lock-in.
5.
AI-native observability startup Dash0 has achieved unicorn status after raising $110 million in Series B funding led by Balderton Capital to expand its presence in the U.S. market. The platform utilizes specialized AI agents called Agent Zero to transform traditional system monitoring into autonomous operations by performing root cause analysis and automated remediation. By leveraging the OpenTelemetry standard, Dash0 aims to challenge incumbents like Datadog by serving as the AI nervous system for modern enterprise production environments. 6. Gimlet Labs has raised $80 million in Series of funding to develop a multi-silicon inference cloud that allows AI models to run seamlessly across hardware from various manufacturers like Nvidia, AMD, and Intel. By inserting an abstraction layer between models and hardware, the platform functions as an inference Kubernetes that optimizes task distribution based on cost, performance, and power needs. This approach aims to break the industry's dependency on a single GPU vendor while providing the low-latency infrastructure required for next-generation agentic AI applications.
7.
Norway-based startup Lace Lithography has raised $40 million, with backing from Microsoft's M12, to develop a groundbreaking chip-making technology that uses helium atom beams instead of light. This technique targets sub-1 nm precision, potentially achieving atomic-level resolution that far surpasses the capabilities of current UV systems dominated by ASML. While significant engineering challenges remain, the technology promises to unlock next-generation AI chip performance by enabling much denser transistor integration on silicon.
8.
A new trend in Silicon Valley suggests that AI tokens, or compute budgets, may become the fourth pillar of engineer compensation alongside salary, equity, and bonuses. Industry leaders like Jensen Huang propose that top engineers should receive significant annual token budgets to drive large-scale automation, effectively providing them with a super-intern team of AI agents. However, experts warn that this could lead to increased performance pressure and token anxiety, while masking the reality that engineers may be training the systems destined to replace them.
9.
Amazon has opened its exclusive Austin-based Trainium laboratory to reveal how its custom AI chips are gaining traction with major clients like Anthropic, OpenAI, and Apple. The lab manages massive clusters like Project Rainier, which utilizes over 500,000 Trainium 2 chips to provide high-throughput training and inference for Anthropic's Claude models. By vertically integrating its own hardware and software stacks, AWS aims to challenge Nvidia's dominance by offering significant cost and energy efficiency advantages to large-scale AI developers. 10. Nvidia has released Nemotron Cascade 2, a 30 billion parameter mixture of experts (MO) model that achieves gold medal performance in elite math and coding competitions while activating only 3 billion parameters during inference. In addition to the model weights, Nvidia has open-sourced the complete post-training recipe, which includes a novel Cascade RL pipeline designed to prevent catastrophic forgetting across diverse domains. This release promotes the trend of high-intelligence density models, enabling enterprises to deploy sophisticated reasoning agents on more accessible hardware. 1.1. Luma AI has launched Uni-1, a unified intelligence model that integrates both image understanding and generation within a single autoregressive transformer architecture. The model has outperformed offerings from Google and OpenAI on logic-based visual editing benchmarks, while reportedly costing up to 30% less to run. By moving away from separate specialized models toward a single system that can reason, plan, and imagine, Luma aims to establish a new paradigm for creative AI production. 1.2. Cursor's newly released Composer 2 model has faced a transparency crisis after the developer community discovered it was built upon Moonshot AI's open-source Kimi K 2.5 model from China. While the commercial collaboration was legal, critics condemned Cursor for failing to disclose the foundation model in its initial marketing, which framed the tool as an original frontier-level development. The controversy highlights a growing structural reliance of Western AI startups on Chinese open-source infrastructure, often obscured to maintain brands associated with local innovation. 1.3. World models represent an emerging AI architecture that learns the causal structure of the physical world by predicting future states based on specific actions. Unlike pure language models, these systems act as an interactive simulator, where agents can safely practice tasks and perform multi-step planning before deployment in reality. By distilling complex physical dynamics into a fixed-cost inference process, world models provide the necessary bridge between symbolic reasoning and the embodied intelligence required for robotics. 1.4. Real-world testing of the MiniMax M2.7 model against Claude Opus 4.6 reveals that the former can deliver roughly 90% of the quality at just 7% of the cost for complex coding tasks. While both models successfully identified all logic bugs and security vulnerabilities in various TypeScript engineering tests, Claude provided more modular architecture and production-ready defense mechanisms. Ultimately, M2.7 serves as a high-performance, cost-effective alternative for daily debugging and development, signaling that the gap between affordable models and top-tier frontier models is rapidly closing. 1.5. Israeli cybersecurity startup Above Security has raised $43 million in series of funding just 8 months after its founding to redefine defense against insider threats using AI agents. The platform deploys thousands of autonomous agents that continuously scan internal systems to correlate behaviors and generate evidence-based investigations without relying on static rules. As AI agents themselves become new vectors for internal risk, Above Security aims to provide a human-centric protection layer that can scale without the need for massive manual security teams.